Hey, this is Scott of photographybouncer.com. Today I'm going to show you these Yongnuo RF flash triggers. These are the RF-603N for Nikon cameras. I actually picked up 4 of these, which 2 in a box, about $25–$30 each. So pretty cheap stuff here, but my friend has used these for quite a long while and they seem very reliable for the most part. And I decided to go with these because I like the size of them. I had the Cactus V5, which are honestly better from a spec standpoint, but they're pretty large, and these are very similar. So they come with this extra cable that connects to your camera. That's why they're specific to, I think the Nikon ones have multiple versions, and it's probably just dependent on this extra cable. But here is one of the units themselves. Like I said, very small. We've got the connector on the back here, which I'm going to mention a little bit later. And then on the front, of course, that's where you connect your flash. Just a button on the top, on-off switch, and inside AAA batteries, which is nice. These are transceivers. That means you can use either one to be on the camera or on the flash. Pretty simple. So I mentioned this back connector where you connect it to the camera itself. You just slide it on. And it has no locking mechanism. That's the biggest negative of these. However, I did solve that, and I'm going to mention that in a future video coming up after I do this one. I just put a zip tie that fit between here. It helps it lock down. So like I said, I have a video later for that too. But generally, I really like the size of them. They're smaller, however they are definitely good enough. They have a lot of range, up to 100 meters supposedly. We've tested that with my friends, and I'd say, yeah, it's probably a nice long range to them. And I believe the maximum sync speed is 320th of a second. I could be wrong though. Here are the units in more detail. Got the button here, on-off switch, connector for flash or other light. At the bottom, no type of ring for locking down, which is somewhat of a problem. Just take the battery back off, and these use AAA batteries, which is very nice, and they are transceivers. So on the inside here, we've got 4 switches to define which channel you're using. 16 channels, very good in that respect. I actually prefer they make it so simple in this way. The exterior is very basic. You just got the on-off switch and the button. So I've got this set up. I have one on a flash. Also have a camera here. Simply lock it down. So you just turn on the units. This is a little challenging if you have it connected to the flash. Flip it out, turn it on. The one on the camera. Camera itself, flash. So let's see if it goes off. So put this into manual focus. So it went off just like that, very easy. Here is the Yongnuo RF-603N attached to the camera. Comes with this cable here that you can connect to the trigger as well as the camera itself. Depends on what camera you use. I specifically bought the ones that I have for the D7000. It shows what cable it has on here. It's extremely simple. You don't do anything to the unit. You leave it on whatever channel you set it to. You set the channels inside. So there are some dip switches to define whatever channel you want. Has 16 channels. Got the 4 there. That's how it works. So all you do is turn them on. You have the device connected through this cable to your camera. Camera's on. That's on. So half press actually works with autofocus, and the full press will take the photo, which is really awesome because that means you can autofocus with this handheld. So nice extra feature to these units, of course with all of the flash capabilities.